Filing bankruptcy on credit cards. If you're thinking of filing bankruptcy on credit cards, you have lots of good company. Since 1986, I've helped thousands of good, hardworking people file bankruptcy on credit cards and get their lives back. Filing bankruptcy on credit cards is often the first step to a full financial recovery. And strangely enough, one of the tools I use to help you recover your credit after filing bankruptcy on your credit cards is to get another credit card after the bankruptcy. I'm not kidding. First, there's no limit or range of debt that you have to have in order to file bankruptcy on credit cards. I filed bankruptcy on credit card debt of only $3,000. For the lady who had the $3,000, it was just as impossible for her to pay that debt as it would be for someone else to pay $30,000 in credit card debt. What matters is your ability to pay, not the amount that you owe. You might be tempted to keep a card, afraid that you won't be able to get another credit card if you file bankruptcy on credit cards, but that's not the case. I actually have a website, creditcardsrebuildcredit.com, that I set up just for my clients to help them get credit cards after bankruptcy. It's easy and it's necessary if you want to rebuild your credit. As a certified credit counselor, I've found that the best and fastest way to rebuild credit after you file bankruptcy on credit cards is to get another credit card, and get it fast. And they can't wait to give you one. Here's a true story. I once had a lady who had about 30 credit cards, including 5 different Capital One credit cards. We discharged all of her credit cards in bankruptcy, and I told her to go out and get another credit card at the proper time. There's timing issues involved. Which card do you think she got? Of course, a Capital One card. Is Capital One crazy? Not at all. They want to be first in line to get her business. They know she doesn't owe anybody now that she's filed bankruptcy on all of her credit cards, and they're probably hoping that she'll get herself in trouble again. She didn't, by the way. You are not permitted by bankruptcy law to single out a credit card not to be included in your bankruptcy case. When you file bankruptcy on credit cards, you file bankruptcy on all the credit cards, not just some of them. But I'll show you a very powerful way to use credit cards after bankruptcy to rebuild your credit. It is one of my favorite tools to help rebuild credit after you file bankruptcy.